After spending 2.5 years behind bars in the Northern Territory, Chris Dutram is counting his blessings.
So I've been very lucky. Great support network, and that's the only thing that has got me through this.
The former real estate agent's life came crashing down in 2018 when he was sent to Darwin Correctional Centre for fraud. Now a free man, he's finding it hard to shake off what he saw inside and worries dehumanising conditions are creating far worse criminals.
It's meant to be a correction system, what we have, and I believe it's almost exactly the opposite.
With the NT election just months away, crime in the Northern Territory is again centre stage. NT prisons are bursting with overcrowding. 1,300 inmates are behind bars in Darwin alone, and almost half that are in Alice Springs. It's hundreds more than the prisons are designed to hold.
NT Corrections have not planned for the increase of the prison population.
At Alice Springs Correctional Centre, where blistering temperatures can exceed 40 degrees, there's no air conditioning. And the union fears chronic staff shortages are putting both officers and inmates at risk. James is a former Alice Springs inmate who's asked to keep his identity private. He's had 2 stints in jail for drug offences and says he was treated worse than an animal.
I was complaining about the mouse feces in my Weet-Bix one morning. And the guard's like, "Why are you yelling at me?" I was quite upset, as you would be eating and now.
James claims people are leaving prison more broken than when they went in.
You don't want to come out a better person. It just makes you hate the place and hate everything.
NT Corrections says it's making improvements across its prisons and says routine pest control and daily hygiene inspections are being carried out. It's reviewing options for cooling the Alice Springs jail and is working to increase capacity at its prisons across the NT, adding more than 250 beds over the past year. Productivity Commission data shows nearly 60% of NT prisoners return to jail within 2 years of their release, the highest rate in Australia. The Territory also has the lowest rate of prisoners involved in education and training.
I love you, bro.
Former inmate, now Justice Advocate Rockert Bretherton credits prisoner programs for turning her life around. She's worried understaffing within prisons is hurting the people inside.
We're there to be rehabilitated, so let's rehabilitate people. Let's do the programs. Let's employ more people if that's what needs to be done.
She says without shifting focus from punishment to healing, recidivism rates will continue to soar.
There should be access to programs for every person in prison. We're there to be rehabilitated.
With prisoner numbers on the rise, those who've lived it say nothing but an overhaul will be enough.
If we are going to incarcerate someone, we have an obligation to deal with them in a certain way so that when we let them out again, they're not more damaged than when they came in.
Using one's lived experience to call for change for all. Charmaine Allison, ABC News.